Hi guys, welcome back to the DCDS YouTube channel. It's great to see you all again. So today we've had quite a steady stream of videos coming through. There's actually one just in the process of uploading now. I'm not going to give away what it is. You'll see it shortly. So I'm hoping these videos are all keeping you entertained. I've got like a lot of variation going on today, so yeah, I'm hoping you're enjoying those. So this video I thought I'd kind of give you a bit of a fact-finding video about me, kind of like so that you can learn a bit more about me, because a lot of people really only know me as like a music tutor. They don't know much else about me. So I thought I'll give you like a list of facts about myself, something interesting for you to learn about me, and yeah, there will be other videos like this in the future. This is just the first of like a group of them. But I've got like a list just down off screen here of facts about myself, so that I don't keep forgetting what to talk about, because yeah, that does happen. So the first fact I'm going to talk about is going to be the fact that I'm a 3-time published poet. So roughly about 5 years ago, something like that, I went through this phase of writing loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of poems and song lyrics and all this sort of thing. It just came about like overnight, just out of nowhere. I just could not stop writing all these different things. It just kept coming to me. So I thought, you know what, I'm really enjoying this. I'm going to see if I can take it a bit further. So I submitted a few different poems to some publishers, and that were publishing these like they were kind of like anthologies of like lots of different poets and like the best poems, and publishing them into books. And so yeah, 3 of my poems got published into 3 separate books, which was really cool. I might show them at some point in one of my videos. They're on my bookshelf over there at the moment, but I'll dig them out at some point in a future video. So yeah, the next fact about me is that in the past I've written you already know this if you've watched the videos from when I was up in Scotland. I did talk about this quite a bit when I was walking up towards the churchyard and that sort of thing, and wandering about the village. But in the past I've written a series of storybooks. They're more like novels, or like long stories. But they never actually got published. I did submit them to quite a few publishers, but they never actually got taken on to be published. So I'm always kind of going back to those and tweaking them. So hopefully we'll get to that point eventually. That would be really cool. Fact number 3, just so you know, guys, we've got 10 of these. So fact number 3, my favourite animal, if you haven't guessed already, is dolphins. A lot of you guys already know that, because I know a lot of you are my students and that sort of thing. But you can see my dolphin necklace hanging out there. If you don't already know the story about that, go and check out the video that talks about the backstory, the origin story of the DCDS, and you'll find out all about where this necklace originally came from. Okay, so fact number 4. Yeah, so when I was younger, when I was about 10 years old, something like that, I did lots of conservation work in like the local area, kind of going around to different parks, different nature reserves, that sort of thing, and doing conservation work, doing things like planting trees, helping to build footpaths and that sort of thing, which was really cool. It was, I think it was, I can't remember if it was like a monthly thing or every few months, but yeah, oh, the screen's gone off, guys. But I got involved in a lot of that when I was younger. Maybe at some point I'll film a video, because they are quite close by, so I might film a video and go up there and go and visit all the trees that I planted all those years ago, because they'll be a lot bigger than I remember them by now. So that might be quite a fun video to make, actually. We'll see if we can do that. just building up on the wildlife and the conservation work. The Whenever I tend to go to like places like the seaside and stuff like that, I like to do like just like a lone litter pick. So like if I find rubbish lying around on the beach, I'll just kind of pick it up and chuck it in a carry bag and then chuck it in the bin when I find one. I'm all about kind of protecting wildlife and stuff like that, and marine life, that sort of thing. The thing is, a lot of people don't take this sort of thing on board, but say for example, if like a carry bag gets dumped on the beach, and then what happens is the wind blows it off into the sea, or the tide comes in and takes it out to sea, and then to animals such as like turtles and stuff like that, sea turtles, because of the way the carrier bag reacts in accordance with the currents of the water, animals like sea turtles and that sort of thing mistake them for like jellyfish and stuff like that, which they eat. So then they get injured or even die if they ingest these carrier bags. Same thing goes for things like fishing wire and ropes and all that sort of thing. Birds get tangled up in them, and other animals get tangled up in them. So yeah, I really try my best to kind of pick up that sort of stuff. You'll have seen when we were exploring the caves up in Scotland at Cullycorn Bay, I was making my way out of one of the caves and I found some, I can't remember what it was now, it was kind of like twine, I think. So I kind of just picked that up and chucked it into the bin when I found one, because I can't remember if it was like twine or fishing wire. It was something like that anyway. And yeah, so I just picked that up because, again, an animal would have ingested that if it got carried out to sea, quite possibly, and that wouldn't have been good. So I always do my best to do that. It's always good to kind of do that, because there's so many people out there that'll just dump the rubbish on the beach and stuff. So if you ever see anything like that, just even if you're taking a trip to the seaside, just kind of take a carrier bag with you, and just kind of pick it up and chuck it in the carrier bag and then chuck it in the bin when you come across one. It's so important to do that, because not many people would do that, but I think it's really important. So yeah. The next fact about me is I'm mostly known for playing the drums, for being a drummer, but I do also, even though I don't do it as well as I play the drums, I do also play the guitar. I also play the bass guitar, and I also play some keyboard as well. So yeah, I don't play a lot of keyboard. I understand like the fundamentals behind it and how to do it, but it's just not there in the muscle memory. So yeah, what else? If I could learn to play another musical instrument as well as the ones that I already work on, the one instrument I've always really wanted to play is to actually be able to sing. I'm a terrible singer, guys, but if I had the opportunity to be able to learn to sing, I would snap it up, because yeah, that's something that I've always wanted to be able to do. I have two favourite movie franchises. Those are the Star Wars movies and the Marvel movies. So yeah, it doesn't really matter which Marvel movies, and into them all: Guardians of the Galaxy, Thor, Iron Man, Captain America, Spider-Man. I like them all, so just put it under like Marvel. Yeah, one thing that I really dislike doing more than most things in the world, I really don't like driving. That is one thing that I don't like to do. It's become like a necessity in my life for getting to work and for going out on tour and stuff like that, but I really do not like driving. Screen's gone off again. It's not so much because I don't like driving. Driving's cool, but there's just so many obstacles and problems that go on the roads. It just becomes a nuisance a lot of the time, and becomes more hassle than it's worth for me a lot of the time. Having said that, though, I'd really love the opportunity to be able to ride a motorbike. Yeah, that's one thing I've always wanted to do, is have a motorbike. Even though I don't like driving cars that much, I would like to ride a motorbike. And the final fact, number 10, as you're starting to find out now, I do like to do gaming a lot of the time and that sort of thing. There's going to be a video coming up. It'll probably be the video that comes up before this one. I'm uploading a test of a Star Wars Battlefront gaming video on the PS4, but so I'm starting to get into that again, along with my friend HP Gaming. If you go to his channel and subscribe, I'd really appreciate that, guys. I'll be appearing in some of his videos in the future, doing like online gaming with him and that sort of thing. But my all-time favourite computer game is actually, it's an old one. It came out on things like the PC and the original Xbox, and that's called Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy, which I really I started playing that when I was about 10 years old when I started playing that, and I still play it to this day. It's just such an amazing game. I really like it. Interestingly, the Jedi Knight series, because there's two of them, there's Jedi Outcast and Jedi Academy. There might be other ones as well. I'm not sure if there's like one that was previous to that, but it was like a really old one. I can't quite remember. But the ones that I really know of are Jedi Outcast and Jedi Academy. And they're getting like, I think they're getting like remastered and re-released for PS4 and Xbox One as well. So yeah, I really like that game. So yeah, just to kind of, I hope you enjoyed that video. It's just to kind of give you a bit more of an insight into my hobbies and what I enjoy and what I get up to outside of being a music tutor. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed that. Remember to leave your likes, remember to leave your comments, remember to subscribe. I've been keeping an eye on the statistics from today's video, and I've already noticed that quite a few of you guys have been viewing the videos from today. So thank you so much for that. Thank you for your support and everything. I appreciate it so much. Remember, if you want to find out the origin of this necklace, like I was saying, go back a couple of days worth of videos and you'll see one that says the origin or the backstory of the DCDS, and that'll tell you all about what this is all about. It means a lot to me. So thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate your support. Keep an eye out for future videos. Like, comment, subscribe. I know I've already said that, but I'm saying it again. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks for dropping in. Bye.